Let's go, baby. Good morning, and welcome on in to Jets Media. We got a show this morning, folks, because it's game week. And you know what game week means? Football's back. Let's go. We got some major news to talk about. Depth chart released yesterday from the New York Jets. I have some season predictions I want to get into with you guys. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Richie. I am your host of Jets Media all season long. And we have so much I want to break down in this show on this Wednesday morning. It feels like Christmas Eve because football is officially back tomorrow. And we're excited to talk about it right here on the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, folks. Let's get it started. Welcome on in, everybody, to Jets Media, covering the latest New York Jets news and rumors all season long. It feels good. Oh, it feels so good, man. The wait's finally over. We'll be live from the tailgate at MetLife Stadium. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a really good time, man. A really, really good time. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for your boy. If you did not already, on your way into the show, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Woo! All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is the first depth chart of the New York Jets. Now, it's an unofficial one, which means it's not finalized still. We don't know what the official depth chart is, but it's the unofficial one. So we have an idea. We have some type of scope of what this team is going to look like on Sunday. Who's playing, who's not. Now, the funny thing about the Jets is they are still not letting us know who the heck the starting center is going to be. They're just like, yeah, we're not going to tell anybody who our starting center is going to be. Aaron Glenn is keeping it a secret. As you can see right here on your screen, Joe Tippmann and Josh Myers are both listed as the starting centers. So we got 6 offensive linemen, baby. 6 offensive linemen, if you include Joe Tippmann and Josh Myers, both playing center. Oh, my goodness. What a crazy world we're in right now. Now, I expect Joe Tippmann to win this battle. Obviously, Aaron Glenn is just trying to not let the Pittsburgh Steelers know who's starting at center. I don't think it's not like they can prepare for either one. I don't know. But you see the starting offensive line. It's what we expected. Something else that's worth noting here. Look at the tight end position. Jeremy Ruckert is listed as the tight end number 1 for the New York Jets. Now, again, it's the unofficial depth chart. You can't read too much into it. Just because on this unofficial depth chart, Jeremy Ruckert is listed above Mason Taylor doesn't necessarily mean he's going to go out there and get all the first-team reps. Mason Taylor has got the first-team reps all throughout training camp, so I'm not going to read too much into that. You have Allen Lazard, Josh Reynolds, your starting wide receivers next to Garrett Wilson, with Arian Smith and Xavier Gipson behind them. I'm expecting Tyler Johnson to be elevated off the practice squad for game day. I think that would be a smart move for the New York Jets. You need to get another wide receiver in the building, unless they think he's just going to be inactive. I don't know. Pretty shocking to not have him on this 53-man roster to start off the season. And then the running backs are as expected. Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, and Keeney. Now, defensively, you got your starting defense with Quinnen and Harrison Phillips up the middle, with Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson off the edge. Jawan Briggs, Jay Tufele, your first defensive tackles off the bench with Leonard Taylor. So you got 5 interior defensive tackles that will be rotating. I'm excited for these 2 in particular, more specifically Leonard Taylor III. Very intrigued to see what he looks like in year number 2. And Braden McGregor. Those are the 2 young studs that we can watch hopefully develop into some real players. Real dogs. Braden McGregor and Leonard Taylor III, both undrafted free agents from last year's draft class. And now they have both made the 53-man roster a year later, which is a big deal, man. It is an absolute big deal that they are both on this 53-man roster. Shout out to them for making the team. Not easy to make the team as undrafted free agents. You look at the linebackers. You got Quincy Williams, Jamien Sherwood, and the special teams captain, McCrary Ball, Cam Jones, the new player the Jets brought in the waiver wire from the Kansas City Chiefs, and Kiko. They officially changed his name on the depth chart to Kiko instead of Francisco. Absolutely love that. And outside of that, there's not really too much else that's shocking here. But this is the official depth chart that you can look at for this upcoming season. Now, when it comes to the Jets game against the Steelers, I mean, we got a long way to go to talk about it. We got Jets Media Day ready to go this Sunday. Oh, baby, it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a dandy, dandy time. You guys let me know your thoughts. Of all things New York Jets, we got Justin Fields as the quarterback one of this football team. What will he look like in his Jets debut going up against his former team in the Pittsburgh Steelers? Will he actually show some type of promise or not? I think there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic about Justin Fields, but at the same time, hey, there's reasons to be concerned. There is reasons to be concerned, which is why we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Now, what's your expectations for Justin Fields? Now, when it comes to the season predictions, I want to talk about my season predictions for Justin Fields in totality. I'm expecting Justin Fields to go out there and play improved football. Now, what do I mean by improved football? I think that it is very important to note that Justin Fields has been on the progression of playing better football in his last 17 starts, but all that doesn't matter. You got to go out there and play well with the New York Jets. And I am hoping that he can go out there and prove it. It's all eyes are on Justin Fields in week 1. Now, he will have a whole season, but he needs to keep the turnovers away like he's done throughout his career. Turnovers has not been a big issue of his. His issue has been being consistent of throwing the football, being a threat in the passing attack. But I do think that the expectations of Justin Fields, it's not to have a breakout year. I don't think anybody's expecting that. I'm sure we're all hoping for it. Every Jets fan is hoping for it. That'd be great. That'd be the best thing that can happen to this team is for Justin Fields to break out into an absolute starting level quarterback for the future. But I'm not really going to read too much into that as a real possibility until I see what he looks like. There's not a lot of sample size of Justin Fields. We don't know much about who he is as a Jet just yet. So, folks, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way in. If you did not already, I would greatly appreciate that. Hitting the like button does a long way for the channel, folks. Just by liking it, subscribing, showing us some love to the show. We got Theo in the chat, Jets, my guy. Absolutely. Great to see you. I'm expecting a decent season from Fields. Keep the turnovers down. Absolutely. Jets forever. Let's go, Fields. Just win. Lead us. That's all we want, man. We got to win. We got to lead. We got to see Fields lead this team. Myers would be an amazing number 2 on this team. Hey, man, we got 2 centers. How about that? How about that? Are we fired up, though, Jets fans? Come on now. I would love for the Jets to trade for Jakobi Meyers. Now, where are you guys at with this? Do you guys still feel like trading for Jakobi Meyers is on the agenda? Do you think that's a legit thing here? Okay. Do you guys think that the Jets trading for Jakobi Meyers is an actual possibility or not? Let me know your thoughts right now. Speaking of a new Jet potentially, we got this player, Jelani Woods, out there showing what he's capable of on the practice field for the New York Jets. First look at Jelani Woods as the member of the New York Jets. Hey, man, I think this is going to be the home run of the waiver wire. We've seen this Jets football team throughout the years find good talent on the waiver wire, whether it was Quincy Williams, John Franklin Myers, Braxton Berrios, Ty Johnson. The list goes on, man. They found some really good pieces on the waiver wire, and Jelani Woods could be that piece that could absolutely be a difference maker at the tight end position for this football team. Because you can argue, if you would say which position group is the worst on the New York Jets, I would say tight end. But now you add Jelani Woods. Oh, my God. I think that's actually a big-time piece. Jelani is somebody that is so big. He's such a massive human being. And the fact that he's going to be a really big player for this football team to be able to utilize as a blocker, of course, but also as a receiver. As a receiver. He's 6'7" and a half. No, 6'7", 250. I mean, look at this. They don't make tight ends like this, usually. They don't make tight ends like this. And he's got to get used to being a Jet. He's got to get used to the system and all that stuff. But it feels like this is one of those new Jets that definitely is exciting, because when you add a player like this to a position of weakness, you never know what is possible. You never know what is possible. And I loved him in that draft class. I remember I wanted the Jets to draft Woods or Ruckert, and then Woods went before the Jets, and then I wanted the Jets to get Ruckert. They were able to get him. So that's massive. I'm also noticing in the back of this video, Mr. Isaiah Davis, 32, running some routes. That's good to know, because he's been injured all throughout training camp with that ankle injury, so it seems like he's going to be ready to go, which is important. You got to have 3 running backs in order to have that running back by committee approach. But Jelani Woods, 6'7" and 1/8 and 253 pounds. Man, that's a big human being at that position. That's a huge, big-time target. Big-time target. Now, there's going to be a learning curve for Jelani. He's rocking number 86. There's going to be a learning curve. New system now, new franchise. He's been with the Indianapolis Colts. He's been dealing with injuries the last 2 years. Has not played a lot of football recently, but he looked very good in the preseason for the Colts this year. Had 7 catches for like 80 yards. The most productive tight end out of all these tight ends that we have. Better than any tight end we had in the preseason. Jeremy Ruckert, what did he have? A catch, maybe, if that. Mason Taylor barely played. Stone Smart had a nice touchdown on a screen pass, but there's not really much. So the Jets are going to be utilizing these tight ends as much as they humanly can. Not just as a blocking tight ends, but I'm hopeful that they can get in the end zone. I'm hopeful that they can get in the end zone, because this guy is an absolute threat. I mean, look at this touchdown he had in his rookie season from Matt Ryan. I mean, in the red zone, he's somebody that can absolutely box out his defender. You see him just have an open lane, in route over the middle. Matt Ryan puts it only where he can get it, right on the money. Touchdown. I mean, this is what we are hopeful for. He's a red zone threat. I mean, this is somebody I really hope the Jets utilize early in the season. I'm very excited about Jelani Woods, as you can tell. Right when he was released, I was on Twitter saying the Jets got to go get this guy. They have to go get this guy. No reason why they shouldn't. Absolutely no reason why they shouldn't get him. And they were able to get him. And I know we're spending a lot of time on Woods right now, but this is one of those players that it's going to be exciting. I mean, this is his preseason highlights. I mean, look at this throw. Bad throw, but look at that one-hander. He's got hands. He's got a natural ability to catch the football. And the Jets do not have a lot of talent at that spot. We're excited about Mason Taylor, but outside of that, there's not a lot to be excited about. Stone Smart, Ruckert, nothing that moves the needle for me. But now you bring in this young stud. I'm down to see what he can do in a change of scenery, man. So that's my thoughts of a player that you can expect to have a big-time impact on the season right out of the gate with the New York Jets. Okay? Because let's not forget what he looked like in college. Okay? In college, the guy was a freak. All right, I know that's a few years ago, but look what he was doing in college. Jelani Woods. Boom. I mean, look at this guy. Yes, this is college, but still, the guy was a stud. I remember falling in love with him in the draft process, but now he is a Jet. ChatGPT has the Jets starting 0-6. AI knows all. Cancel the season. AI knows the future. Man, they got us. AI's got us. That's sad. All jokes aside, let's get back into the depth chart. Now, we have Max Mitchell as the backup left tackle, and then Issa Pole, the other waiver wire claim the New York Jets have. Man, you look at the depth on this offensive line. We're all really excited about this offensive line, the starters, but the depth is really good. The depth is fantastic. I mean, I love the starting five. You have two capable starting centers. John Simpson, who has been up in the air of starting, he seems like he's going to start at left guard. I'm not too confident he's going to be able to stay healthy all season. But the good news is if John Simpson cannot play all 17 games, what the Jets will do is slide Joe Tippmann to left guard and have Josh Myers at the center spot. I don't really see a big drop-off there. Issa Pole is an undrafted free agent that I'm sure the Jets are going to want to have to develop to be the backup left tackle for the future. I don't see Max Mitchell have a long-term future here with the Jets. This is his last year with the Jets, in my opinion. I think Pole is a guy that they brought in with the notion of being their long-term backup behind Olu. He's got a lot of upside. Shocked that the Chiefs even got rid of him. But yeah, here's the unofficial depth chart. Now, I want to ask you guys about one specific player right now because every single Jets fan is over this dude, which I understand. I mean, I'm not over him, but I understand why Jets fans are just like getting sick of this guy. But what if he actually has a good season? What if he can be an impactful player? And that's Xavier Gipson. Everybody's upset he made the team over Jamal Pritchett. He's the starting punt returner. But, I mean, what if he goes out there and makes plays? What if Xavier Gipson proves Jets fans wrong and makes those big-time catches over the middle of the field, shows off some burst, shows off some speed? I don't know. We need all hands on deck. We need every single player to level up their game and be impactful. Because he's not a bad football player. He's just not really splashy. He's not really someone to be overly excited about. So I understand it from that perspective. But you guys let me know your thoughts about Mr. Xavier Gipson. Is there a world where he can step up to the plate and show up and show out? Huh? What do you think? Hey, Richie, Steelers is going to smack down the Jets. Steelers 24, Jets 14. Okay, Linda Jackson. Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Charles in the chat says, I would probably give up Stiggers and a 4th-round pick for Jakobi Meyers. I think you can get Jakobi Meyers without giving up a player. I think a 4th and maybe something else could get it done. I'm down for Jakobi Meyers, man. I think that he's a solid wide receiver in this league. I think that getting him in the building now, right before the season or early part of the season, would be smart to get this wide receiver room rounded out. But it takes two to tango. Myers requested a trade does not mean that the Raiders have any intention of trading him. Now, I'm curious of what's the Raiders going to do. Is he going to play or not? Is Myers playing for the Raiders or no? So we have some teams out there making some contract structures to free up some money. I don't know why. The Jets are not one of them. You got the Falcons creating $6 million by restructuring Darnell Mooney. The Bills created just under $8 million by restructuring Dion Dawkins' deal. And the Bears restructuring Jalen Johnson's deal right before the season. So we'll see. We'll see, folks. I'm really excited about a lot of things throughout this season, man. I absolutely am. Oh my gosh, breaking news. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Elijah Vera Tucker has suffered a potentially serious injury and can miss significant time. What? When did that happen? When did this happen? You got to be kidding me, bro. When did this happen? Oh my God. Right before the season starts, the injuries start to. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Breaking news, folks. Elijah Vera Tucker just serious injury. He was just named captain. And now he's done. I don't know what happened. Oh, brother. I don't even know. I mean, the guy talked to the media yesterday. What it is, at practice yesterday or something? Did this happen at practice yesterday? When did this happen? Oh, my God. This was a player that we wanted to be extended long term if he stayed healthy, but his injury situation is just too much. Another injury. That's his third serious injury of his career. That's going to wrap it up for Elijah Vera Tucker's career, man, with the Jets. I mean, I don't know how serious it is. I have no idea how serious this is, but according to this report, it's a potential serious injury. When did this happen? Yesterday at practice? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Why can't we just have a... Our offensive line is supposed to be a strength. Now, I was just talking about the strength of this offensive line. The depth is great. Ugh. The depth is great. Now, you can expect Myers to be the starting center, and Joe Tippmann is going to slide to right guard, a position he did not play all season, all throughout the training camp. He's playing left guard, not right guard. Damn it, man. I don't get what injury is it? Jeremy Ruck, AVT finally had a healthy season last year and was so fantastic. Like he was just named the captain. This was supposed to be the best player on the offensive line. Like as excited as we were or are about Olu Fashanu at left tackle and our new rookie Armand Membu at right tackle, AVT is what makes this offensive line potentially like really top 10 worthy, top 5 worthy. And now this. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what the injury is, folks. It's an arm injury. He's getting a second opinion, and Vera Tucker might now need surgery. An arm injury? Now, he tore his tricep 2 years ago, which is not great. Maybe he re-injured it. I mean, this sounds like he's done for the year, bro. Just needs surgery on his arm. This is probably his last. Like, there's a chance, not to get morbid here, but there's a chance that AVT never plays a snap as a New York Jet again. Because you can't justify getting a contract after this. I was hopeful that we could have a solidified offensive line and we're healthy with all 5 guys all season. And you can argue Elijah Vera Tucker is our best offensive lineman. Now, it's not like he's the only good offensive lineman, which is big. We have Olu, who has a chance to be one of the best left tackles we've had in a long time. But this has been AVT's problem, man, is this injury. I don't know, man. It's very, very frustrating. I'm not going to lie. How long has he been on the team? He's been on this team. This is his 5th season. AVT had a season-ending injury to his Achilles. He had a season-ending injury to his tricep. And then last year, he finally played healthy. And he was fantastic. Now, again, not the biggest deal in the world. Injuries happen. This is what's going to happen all season. And I don't want to be that guy, but this is going to be not the first injury that we deal with. But it's just frustrating how it happens before week 1. So now you got to have that next man up mentality. And let's see who's next. I think the offensive line is going to be Joe Tippmann slides the right guard. And then Myers is going to be your center. Or they plug in Xavier Newman at right guard and then have Joe Tippmann at center. That's also a possibility. Xavier Newman could be the starting right guard. But, bro, it's just the reason why I'm so pissed off right now and just upset is because what I think has the potential to make this football team better than some people think is the offensive line. And it starts with AVT, with the 2 bookend tackles. And the wild thing is, Elijah Vera Tucker just spoke to the media literally like Monday. So this injury happened yesterday at practice. Has to be. It has to be. It happened. He was literally talking to the media on Monday. He was right here. Fine. Ready to go. Sweating after a day of practice. And now he's done. Can't make it up. So it had to happen at practice yesterday. So, not the greatest news. But that's the situation. And you know who else this hurts? I don't want to get into a negative Nancy now, but you know who else this hurts? This hurts Armand Membou. Armand Membou, the Jets' rookie right tackle, is now not going to have Elijah Vera Tucker next to him. Having a veteran like AVT next to him that you can rely on for communication and to lean on for protection is very important for a rookie. And now he's not going to have him. Now he's going to have either Xavier Newman, who's a backup, or I don't know who else he'll have. Joe Tippmann maybe slides the right guard, who did not play 1 snap at right guard. Oh, brother. I don't know where this news... This is why you just got to let the season play itself out. What type of injury is this? An arm injury. And you feel for... Now, I also feel for Elijah as a person, as an individual, man. Like, this is... When you put yourself in Elijah's perspective here, this was his contract year. This was the year for him to prove that he's worth a long-term contract. He's coming off his first healthy season since his rookie year. If AVT went out there, played all 17 games, and dominated, he was on pace to get paid as one of the top guards in the NFL. And now you can kiss that goodbye. I mean, that sucks, dude. As an individual, that absolutely sucks. So, I'm sorry to AVT, man. I'm sorry that happened to him, bro. Just brutal. It's an arm injury. He's on the final year of his contract. And this is what it means to be Injury prone. He had a tricep injury that required surgery a few years ago, and now he has an Achilles. I wonder if he re-injured the same tricep or it's a separate injury. Did he break his arm? I mean, what happened? What happened? We also survived training camp without an injury. I thought we were good. Sometimes you get bad injuries in training camp. And the Jets did not have one. And now here it is. Right before the season starts. On a Wednesday before week 1. Right? You had, like, the only big injury around the NFL was Rashawn Slater, the Los Angeles Chargers' stud left tackle. Now, that was brutal because he signed a long-term contract, Slater, with the Chargers, and then tore his ACL the next day or something like that. And now AVT being done is now our situation. Now, people saying like LMAO, AVT is a bust anyways. No, he's not a bust. The guy just has an injury issue. When he's on the football field and healthy, the guy's a fantastic player. He is injury prone, 100%. Last year, he was healthy. So him going out there and playing all those games last year, playing productive football, I mean, that gave me some type of optimism that he is finally going to stay healthy. But no. Just luck is not on this side, on the side of Alijah Vera-Tucker. I just don't know where this even happened, bro. Where is this happening? Where is this coming from? Connor Hughes weighs in and says, this is a brutal blow for the Jets. AVT is one of the team's best and most stable players inside. Team hasn't been shy about how good they believe he can be. Numbers of ways the Jets can go, including Josh Myers at center, kicking. Yeah, we know. We know this! Damn it, bro. That's why this is a big blow. Connor Hughes puts it right on the money. The Jets have been so high on AVT. He was voted as a captain by his teammates because he has all-pro guard potential in him. But now he's done. Now, the only thing we can hope for is that it's not as bad as they initially thought. The second opinion. Oh, gosh. Would I take AVT back on a pay cut? I mean, I'm too soon for that, but yeah, I mean, for like a veteran minimum, go prove it. Richie, we will be fine. Chill, bro. Listen, obviously, injuries are a part of the sport, but the reason why it's unfortunate, and the reason why I'm definitely a little pissed off is because what is going to help this football team get themselves going is the running attack, is the starts up front with the offensive line. And now our best offensive lineman just got hurt. So sorry if I'm not all happy right now. We just got to wait and see what the actual injury is. But we don't know yet. Rich Samini says Alijah Vera-Tucker had an excellent camp and was voted as a captain and was in line for a big payday. Have to think Tippmann will start at right guard with Myers taking over at center, depending on the outcome of further tests. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it's going to be. As a Jets fan, I am numb to bad news, so I'm glad I had no expectations this year. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's... This team is a joke. Same old Jets another year down the drain. Now, I'm not going that far. Injuries are a part of the sport. Are the Chargers saying the same thing? The Chargers had their starting all-pro left tackle done for the year. Are the Chargers now crying that their season's done? Obviously, the Chargers are a different team. They're a playoff team last year. My point is, injuries happen to every single Every single team. And it's up to this squad to deal with adversity. Next man up. And it's also going to be a big test for the coaches. Now, that's obviously unfortunate, bro. I mean, there's no sugarcoating that. There's no sugarcoating this terrible, terrible news. Like, at all. But I'm not going to start saying the season's done. That's not what I'm doing. Adversity was inevitable this year, folks. Unfortunately, it hit us a little too early. A little too early. Membu to guard, Pole to tackle. I do not want to move Membu from right tackle. No. We want to keep Armand Membu, the rookie, at right tackle. Don't move him. The Jets are going to probably slide Joe Tippmann to right guard and have Myers at starting center. Or they keep Tippmann at center and put Xavier Newman in at right guard or something along those lines. But it's next man up mentality, folks. This is football. It's a violent sport. Injuries happen. If you go into these season, like if you go into a football season and not expect any injuries, come on, man. Jermaine Johnson, done week 2 last year. Like that's the part of this sport. It happens everywhere. Now, unfortunately, it happens to the Jets a little bit more frequently. And the biggest unfortunate part about this news is the strength of this football team was going to be the offensive line. Now, I don't know how good it's going to be anymore. Because what made this offensive line so potentially fantastic is the interior of that offensive line. Now, when they say could miss significant time, what does that mean? Does that mean I don't know. It's all over. That's what Jets fans want me to do. It's all over, folks. It's done. The season's over. Wrap it up. Is that what you want me to say? No. We got to be built on adversity, folks. This team needs to be able to handle these types of injuries. We can't just curl up into a ball and just expect this team to just get kicked. It's an injury to our captain. Yes, brutal. But let's see how this team responds. Okay, let's see how this team responds. How does Aaron Glenn respond to his first piece of injury news? Season is not over. It didn't even start yet. Okay? The season didn't even start. Nobody's going to sit here and convince me that it's done. Okay? Let's go. The season didn't start. I'm so sick of Jets fans telling me the season's over. Come on. Wake up, Jets fans. It's freaking football. Injuries happen. The better teams are the ones that can deal with these types of injuries. Now, they got to prove that they are one of them. He has been injury prone. It's not like this is his first time. It's not like it's his first time. Now, I'm getting roasted on X because I tweeted out this morning that I am so excited for Jets football. This is what I said this morning. I am so excited for Jets football. Said that at 8:17 in the morning. Was excited for football, and now everyone's responding. Update? I was too until AVT news. Still excited. AVT is down. Hello, darkness. F you. You jinxed us. We got this guy who's a loser trying to say whatever he has to say. Who cares about that guy? Underneath every single one of my things. Didn't last long. And now everyone's responding. Come on, bro. Jets fans, let's relax. Let's stop being so emotional, okay? There's nothing wrong with being upset over this news, but relax with the season over crap. Am I still excited for the season? Yeah, I am. Is it wrong for me to be excited? Since when is that an issue? Since when is it an issue for me to be excited about my football team? Are you guys not excited anymore? Is that what we've come to? Is it wrong for me to be excited? You guys let me know in the chat. Am I wrong for being excited about my football team? Is it wrong to still be excited even though this injury news is unfortunate? Am I wrong for that? I mean, please enlighten me. Where am I wrong by being excited about my football team? Come on. There's nothing wrong with being excited even though this injury is unfortunate. Being excited for a season does not necessarily mean I'm expecting things to be great. I think that's where people get confused with my excitement. Come on. That's what it comes down to, bro. I love football, and that's what it comes down to, bro. Let's do it. How bad is it? I'm just finding out. No! Lou, thank you for the super chat. Hey, we don't know how bad it is, but according to the reports, it is significant, and it is an arm injury. And it could deal with some type of surgery. Hit that like button, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Yes, you're wrong, Rich. I've been watching this team for 35 years. Don't get excited. Just roll with the punches because we suck every year. See, that's where I still think people don't understand what I'm trying to say. Me being excited for a season does not mean I'm expecting greatness. I just love watching the Jets every week. I love covering the Jets, despite them winning or losing. Even when they are bad, I'm still like enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying getting punched. Does that not make sense? Am I the only one? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but Brian, for example, he's been a fan for 35 years. You still go watch every single game. Why? Because you're a fan. There has to be some lever, some amount. Maybe excitement isn't the right word, but there's something bringing you back to watch the games. Why? Because you're a fan. If you're not a fan, then you don't watch the games. You don't tune in with the news, right? I'm sorry for being so down to be excited about my football team. Sorry if that offends some people. That's what I'm talking about. And everybody's entitled to be fans, right? Let's go. I'm excited for this Jets team, man. Always have been, always will be. Broadway Jets, my guy, says crushed for AVT. This team finally had an identity, and we might not ever get a chance to see it. I know, man. It's true. That's the devastating part about this injury, bro. It's like there's so much potential with AVT, and we saw it last year when he was healthy, and now he's done. Before he even starts. We didn't even see one game of this offensive line. One. That's the frustrating part, bro. That's the frustrating part. And he was just voted a captain. The guy was just voted a captain. That's crazy. Richie can't please everybody. Somebody will take it out of context. That's fine. I understand what I do. I can definitely not please everybody. And I'm sorry for offending anybody for being excited about my team. Oh, by the way, I'm still excited for Sunday. Just, I don't know. Still excited for Sunday to see this team go out there and play football. I mean, cancel me for being excited for football being back. Shame on me. Shame on me. And I think people twist my words and make it seem like I'm this like optimistic guy all the time. I'm not expecting greatness this year. No, I never once said I'm expecting them to do great things this year. All I'm excited for is to see what happens. Everything's new. Everything's fresh. New coaching staff, new quarterback, everything's new. So there's such an unknown element with this regime. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued, man. One man does not win the game. We got 53 people. I'm still excited. The Jets are our squad week in and week out. Bleed green or not at all. Here we go, Chris. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, everybody's entitled to be a fan the way that they're want to be a fan. That's fine. There's no right or wrong way to be a fan. Let's go. Let's go. Sean Bennett, $5 super chat. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Richie, tell these fools to pump the brakes. We all in this shitstorm together. Yeah, we are. We're all in this together. We are all in this together. It's fine. Sean, I appreciate the super chat, my friend. Much love to you. I try. Even though you did say I get annoying sometimes with the optimism. Where have I been annoyingly optimistic for this season? Somebody please enlighten me. What have I said? I'm not expecting anything this year from Justin Fields. I'm not out here saying things like Justin Fields is about to take over the league. Like, no. Just got to let it all happen. Got to let it all happen. Last year, the Jets broke me to my core. They broke me down to my core. After that year, I know. Appreciate the super chat, though, Sean. Much love to you. Guess you're okay with 14 years, no playoffs, says, and 56 years, no Super Bowl. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to be tuned in. I'm still going to be making content. Even if their playoff drought continues for another 5 years, I mean, I'm not just going to stop being a fan. I'm not going to, I'm going to still watch the games. I'm going to still make content. I'm going to still do what I love to do, cover football. Mark with the $2. Being hyped for the season doesn't equate to having big expectations. Thank you. I think this is what gets so lost in things. I think me being excited for the season, people assume that's me saying, yeah, I'm excited because we're going to do great things. We're going to shock the world. We're going to go out there, dominate. No, that's not what I mean. Taking what I say out of context. Me being excited for the season does not necessarily equate to me saying the Jets are going to do great things this year. Thank you. That's what I mean. Shame on me for being excited. Let's go. Appreciate the super chat. We have offensive line depth. As much as it sucks, it's not that big of a hit. It's a hit, but not a ridiculous hit. Yeah, it's a hit, man. And I started off this show, if you want to rewind, I was literally highlighting the one thing about this offensive line I love is the depth. We have really good depth. It's not just the starting five. We have really good depth. Now, unfortunately, throw AVT out of the equation. Either you plug in Xavier Newman or you're sliding Tippmann over. Still got quality depth, but man, people claiming the season's over because of one injury, come on. Is that what you want Aaron Glenn to say? All right, guys. He goes up to the team in a team meeting. All right, folks. It was a great training camp. Our starting right guard is injured seriously. You guys can pack up your bags. We're going to win one game this year. Season's done. Is that what you want? I mean, you want the head coach to have the same energy as fans? Some fans? Come on. Is that what you expect the coaching staff to do? Just to give up? Season's over. We lost our right guard. Every team deals with injuries, and the best teams are the ones that can overcome them. I don't know if this Jets team is capable of that. And let's also remind ourselves, expectations for the season was never high. It's not like last year where we had all these high expectations of we have Aaron Rodgers and all these players. We should be able to go to make the playoffs. I think if I asked 100 Jets fans yesterday, before this injury happened, do you expect the Jets to make the postseason? I think out of 100 Jets fans, I would say 90 of them would say, no, I do not expect the Jets. Maybe even 100 out of 100. It's been 14 years with no playoffs. And everything is new. If you're expecting playoffs, that's on you. I was never expecting the playoffs this year. No doubt about it. I never once said, I expect the Jets to make the playoffs. So now this one injury happens, and now it's just like spiraling, Jets fans. We're spiraling now. Come on. It's a giant disappointment, but it's out of this team's control. Injuries you can't avoid. You can have the best training staff and medical staff and all that, but fluky stuff happens. No optimism, no expectations. This team got to show me. That's my mindset heading into this year. There's players on this team that I'm excited to see and units, but I'm in a wait and see mode. I'm absolutely in a wait and see mode with this football team. All right? Woo! What a way to start it off. What a way. What a way. Oh, boy. This is wild, but we still have a game Sunday. Adjust and stay at work. Yeah, I mean, this news broke while I was live. I mean, the show started without this news being broke. And it just kind of like happened out of nowhere. I saw somebody in the chat say, somebody in the chat said AVT season. AVT injury. And I'm like, uh-oh. Please be trolling, bro. Please be trolling. And then I checked X. Boom. There it is. Now we wait to see what the latest news are. In terms of what is the injury. We know it's an arm, but we don't know anything else. That's all we know. We don't know how long he's out for yet, but now we wait and see. I mean, my expectation is done for the year until we see the report, unless it's like an 8-week injury or something better. He's going to miss significant time. I mean, I am expecting for the season. I'm expecting him to be out for the season, no doubt, based off of the initial reports. I mean, you see the report of Adam Schefter. It's an arm injury, and he's getting a second opinion, and he might now need surgery. What type of arm injury could require surgery besides a torn bicep, a torn tricep, or a broken bone? Those are all season-ending injuries. Right? Those are all season-ending injuries. So we'll see. And again, the saddest part about this news is not even just from a team Jets perspective, but individually speaking for AVT as a human. Man, that stinks for him. Entering a contract year, coming off a healthy year. That's just a brutal blow. It really is a brutal blow. There's no sugarcoating it, folks. There really isn't. But now this team will be tested. And I'm excited to see how they look as a unit. I'm excited to see how they look. How do they respond? How are they going to respond to this? Is the question I have. Jets fans, what do you think? How are they going to respond? Please let me know. Because I need you guys to let me know. Because I don't even know. Now, I want to let you guys know about the proud sponsor of Jets Media, that's being Sleeper. You guys can get a 100% match up to $100 by using the code JETS. You guys let me know my picks for the week. Do you guys think these are going to hit or not? Now, this was before the Elijah Vera Tucker injury, so I'm curious to get your thoughts of this. Make sure you guys sign up for Sleeper today. Link in the description. To sign up by clicking the link, go to Sleeper, sign up, put in the code JETS, and you will get a 100% match up to $100 by using my code JETS. Terms and conditions apply. It's legal in 25 states. I got Breece Hall over 49.5 rushing yards and Braylon Allen over 28.5 rushing yards. Now, do I have confidence in the run game? Going to be as dominant as I initially thought it was going to be with AVT healthy? I don't know. What do you guys think? Does the AVT injury affect these bets? I mean, I got Justin Fields less than 171 passing yards on Sleeper. That's just how I feel. I don't think he's going to have a productive day through the air, Fields. I do got Garrett Wilson getting in the end zone. And I got Mason Taylor getting over 23.5 receiving yards. You guys let me know your thoughts of my picks on Sleeper. Make sure you guys check them out. Link in the description, folks, to sign up for Sleeper today. The proud sponsor of Jets Media all season long. What a weird way to start off today, bro. Nobody wanted this. Nobody wanted this. And now we're all sitting here scrambling, pissed off. Let's open this up for a call-in show. We got to hear from Jets fans, bro. Because Jets fans, your voices deserve to be heard. Right now. Does this affect your overall expectations and your overall excitement for the season? Yes or no? Let me know right now in the chat. What's your overall expectations now? How does this Elijah Vera Tucker injury affect your excitement level for the season? Because if you missed the news, we do have some breaking news. We do have some breaking news. And it's sad. Very sad news. Jets fans are just going to be negative on the call-ins. That's my predictions. I could be wrong. I mean, this is a negative thing. I mean, there's no denying that. There's no denying that what happened today, it's a negative stuff. If people are negative right now, I don't blame them. This is sad. This is not what you want. But I'm still excited for the season. I don't really care if people agree with me or not about that. Still excited. I don't care. There we go. We played without him plenty of weeks over the last couple of years. We move forward. Go Jets. J. Homie Quan. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Come on now. That's that energy we like. That's that energy I like. Okay? Let's get into some callers. We got Lacelle up first. What's up, Lacelle?
Good. I agree with every comment that said that AVT has been injured multiple times in multiple seasons. Even though it sucks, it like we have been through this before. I feel more bad for AVT than the Jets, to be honest. I feel more bad for him. This is a tragedy for him. He did good last season, and for him to now have a significant injury, it just hurts. I hurt for him. him more than the team. Because the team is going to move forward, but he had to go. He had to now go through rehab and now have to think about his contract situation.
Yeah,
So
and
it
that's
does
the
suck.
thing, Lisselle, that's really
And
upsetting, and
I'm
is
excited.
that.
And before I leave, I'm excited about just media day. Still
There
excited
we
about
go,
just media
Lisselle.
day. Still
I'll
excited.
see you on
Let's go.
Sunday, my man. I appreciate that. Lascelles going to be there on Sunday. He's still excited. Absolutely love it. Thank you for the call, Lascelles. And I agree with what he said. I said it multiple times already. I feel for him individually more than anything. Like, I don't know if you guys watched any of that documentary that Prime Video came out with, the home team. I don't blame you if you haven't watched it, but AVT's featured in it, and you see him and his wife. And his wife was saying, like, every single time AVT went out there last season, she was holding her breath, scared that he's going to get hurt because of these other two injuries. And now his season's done before it even starts. Strength through adversity. That's what I like to see. That's very true. Strength through adversity. That's what it's about, man. You got to be able to build yourself up with adversity. And it's just like, it's not even like it happened in week one. It happened before week one even started. You know, that's what's so annoying about this. It's not like they went in there week one and AVT got hurt in the middle of the game and left. No, it happened in practice before the game, before week one even starts, bro. Damn. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, let's get back to the callers. We got my boy James up next. What's going on, James?
Bro, what the fuck? When did this happen? No, like,
While I was live, bro. When I started the stream, James, it wasn't the case.
Dude, bro, I'm my job. I have to be up early every day. I wake up early every day. I'm up by like 6. I woke up so late today, bro, and I couldn't sleep last night for whatever reason. And I was literally looking at Jet stuff before I went to sleep. This wasn't even out.
Yeah, no. It just broke this morning.
It did.
I started the show, James, an hour ago, and I was talking about the offensive line, fully healthy, did not know anything about it. And then all of a sudden, I see somebody in the chat say AVT injured with a sad face. And I'm like, he's trolling. And then I go on Twitter, and I see it right away. And then it literally, this news broke, bro, like 45 minutes ago.
Dude, this is, I'm not happy right now, bro. What the fuck?
Let it out.
No, bro, like, what is it? What is an arm injury? Is it his bicep again?
Yeah, we don't know, bro. He tore his tricep like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever the heck that was. And now it's a significant arm injury. Second opinion coming. Surgery is on the table.
You can't make this shit up, bro. You really can't. This team, we haven't even started to play yet. This team, bro, they are like a toxic marriage. I swear to Christ that you can't leave. You're dependent on each other's incomes. Like, I can't leave now. Like, why is this happening, bro? I don't get it. So now what? Now we're going to move Josh Myers to center and Joe Tippmann to guard?
Yeah, that seems like what people are assuming. Or they put Xavier Newman at right guard and have Tippmann start or Myers start at center. But I think Tippmann. Tippmann at right guard.
Xavier Newman scares the shit out of me, dude. He scares me. He really does.
Yeah, man. This is not good.
No, I'm blindsided by this. I got to let this set in a little bit here. But, all right, man. What lot is the tailgate?
J3, I'm going to send out an email to you and everybody today with parking pass information and a waiver to fill out that you have to fill out so you get access to the field after the game.
All right, man.
Stay tuned for your email today.
I will. I'll see you soon, bro.
All right, James. Appreciate you, brother. See you Sunday. Man, what a... Next up, we got my boy JT. What up, JT?
Ricky, what up, brother? What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
It's going. Unfortunate the news you heard this morning, but you know what? We'll see how this team handles adversity right off the bat, man. It is what it is. It's football. People are going to get injured. Unfortunate for AVT, but man, I think our offensive line depth, as you were saying earlier in your stream, it's better than it's been in the past. Way better than it's been in the past. I mean, Josh Myers was the starting center last year for the Packers, I believe, right? Well, he has starting reps in the NFL.
Yeah.
He was Justin Fields' center at college. We know Joe Tippmann has those random snapping issues. So move him over to guard, Myers in at center. And you know what? As much as we're going to miss AVT, I don't feel like it's as big of a loss as people are making it seem. It's a loss, but it's not as big of a loss as people are making it seem. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, a loss, like you said. And I think the biggest reason why it feels like this is because he was voted as a captain and he had such a great training camp. And I would say he is the best offensive lineman on this team. And that's not a knock on Olu or anybody, but he's the most proven. So that's why it is a loss, because it feels like it's such a loss from this perspective, in my opinion, is that I felt like what made this Jets team a potential actual team that can be a problem for others is our offensive line. But now that element, I don't think they have a top 10 ability anymore. That's where I'm just like, okay, there probably is still quality offensive line with our tackles, but the interior just took a big hit, and John Simpson is dealing with injuries as well. So the injury bug is striking early, but it is not the end of the world.
I did hear that John Simpson was back at practice yesterday, I believe. So
yes, he is back at practice, and hopefully he's good to go, and hopefully that he can stay healthy, because I'm worried that it's like something that's going to get re-injured or something like that. But
probably because it's a back.
We'll see, man.
Lineman, I feel like the back's kind of important for a lineman too.
Yeah, it's very important. That's your anchor.
Yeah,
that's your anchor.
I agree,
so
man. Oh, well,
we'll see, man. I'll see you on Sunday, though.
Let's go, bro. 4 days. JETS. Jets.
Let's go, my man. My boy JT. Oh, brother. This one hurts. Now, if you're just tuning into the show, guys, and you missed the news, AVT is out for I don't know how long, but that's the news. That's the news. If you're just tuning in now and just seeing the breaking report, Alijah Vera-Tucker has injured himself at practice yesterday. And the reason why we didn't know about it is because media does not cover practices anymore. So if this happened in training camp, like, we don't have the reports about what's going on at practice like we do in training camp. So this probably happened at practice yesterday, and then they had all night to kind of evaluate, and now the news breaks this morning. So that's kind of how it works. If this happened in training camp, we would have known right away the moment it happened, but the reporters are not allowed to watch practice anymore. So that's why it came at like a blind side. It's like, what? It came out of nowhere. Came out of absolutely nowhere, man. It's a big loss, no doubt, but pick a different starter you'd rather lose. That's hard to do. I could right now, but I'm not going to do that. There's other starters I'd rather lose than AVT. But we're not going to list those names because that's not fair. We got Mr. Charles Gorman up next. What up, Charles?
Hey, Richie, how are you, buddy? Sorry I won't be able to go to Jets Media Day this year. Got some.
No worries, my man. How you doing?
I was shocked just as you when I heard the news about AVT. It sucks. I feel bad for him more than the Jets, honestly. He's a good player. He's a good dude. Works his tail off every year. Unfortunately, all the shit happens. This is the NFL. Players do get hurt. So it is what it is. But I think they're more than likely going to slide Joe Tippmann to right guard and move Josh Myers to center. That, to me, is the most logical choice. I don't really see Aaron Glenn doing anything different, honestly. Hopefully, I still think we'll have a pretty solid offensive line, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
I agree, man. Our offensive line will still be solid, but I think the ability of them being potentially elite is not going to be a great thing. But, hey, Charles, I appreciate the call, my man, and let's go Jets. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Charles Gorman, as always, for chiming on in. Oh, brother, what a way to start off this day. I was not expecting that. But hey, Jets fans, keep your chin up high and stay excited for the season, man. And I know that pushes some people's buttons. What do you mean stay excited? The Jets are going to stink. All right. I don't know what you want me to say. But I'm still excited for the season. I'm excited for week 1, Jets Media Day this Sunday. The event is going to be fantastic. I'll be live from the tailgate before the game starts. So stay tuned for all those updates, folks. But I'm going to wrap up the show now. Fourth and Forever will be live today at 1 p.m. EST. We're definitely going to talk about the Elijah Vera Tucker injury on that show because this is big breaking news across the NFL. So with that, I will let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic day. And don't let the AV2 news ruin your day too much. All right? Try to let it go, and hopefully we can move on and as a Jets fan base, come together as fans and not get too upset. But at the end of the day, this is devastating. It's the part of football that sucks. And also prepare yourself because this is not going to be the only injury this Jets team faces. Every team deals with an injury. Every single team. Let's stay strong together, folks. Stay strong together. I'm out of here, folks. Love you guys. See you on Fourth and Forever. Much love. I'm out, guys.